Good evening, Lake Orion. Well, it's a nice night. I'm your host, and I am between Taorminas.
It's free.
Yes, indeed. This is between Taorminas here on ONTV.
Thoughts and prayers of what Mike Illich's family.
Yes, thoughts and prayers to the family of Mike Illich. And Mr. Illich was certainly a legend in Detroit sports,
Yes,
especially the Wings and Tigers.
Yes,
Do you have anything to say?
The who?
The
What teams?
the Wings and Tigers.
Oh, okay.
You watch baseball's coming.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you want to get to that.
No, we got basketball talk.
Well,
first.
later.
No, we got.
Let's talk basketball first.
That's what I'm saying. You want to get to baseball.
Let's talk
Later.
high school sports first, because there was a situation that occurred at Hazel Park. Some saying a brawl, some saying an altercation. It was not really a brawl, but it was more like an altercation that occurred. In this case, at Hazel Park, they played North Farmington. There was a situation where parents are getting upset with the officials. The officials were Hazel Park started the game up 7-2, had 9 fouls called against them in the first quarter. But the ironic thing was Hazel Park was shooting more free throws than North Farmington. However, the Hazel Park parents felt it was one-sided. The Hazel Park announcer felt it was one-sided. Their athletic director got thrown out.
In-game announcer?
Yeah.
What did
Their
he say?
athletic director got thrown out.
Wait, what did the announcer say in-game?
I'll tell you in a minute.
All right.
And and the game was called with a minute and
Well, you know what
15
really
to go
started the
after
whole thing? You know what really started the whole thing was a female fan,
female student.
female student threw a plastic bottle with tea on it and threw it onto the court. That's what got the game suspended.
Or ended.
Yes. I mean, like,
But then it caused parents and players and coaches to all go over to the referees. The officials were running to the locker room. North Farmington's players and coaches and the officials all had to be escorted out by police.
With how much left to go in the game?
Minute 13.
Minute 13.
In the whole game.
You look at this situation.
They couldn't rile them down at halftime?
Yeah, but here's the thing what happened, Ian. I mean, what happened was, when tensions boil over, and imagine if you're a referee, having to hear the harassment of parents, on your neck over, like, what should have been a call, what should not have been a call, or, you know what I mean? And
Officials are human.
And I guess one ref really had it. And of course,
He shoved the parent.
Yeah, let me finish.
Okay.
The parent should not have been in the court in the first place.
Yeah, I agree on
mean,
that.
Wait, at what point did the parent come onto the court?
the parent came out of the court after the game was over. So the parent just came out, kind of had a little mini altercation with Todd Negocian. You and I both know
Right.
Todd Negocian very well.
Yep.
I mean, like, and then
I don't know.
yeah, you don't know him,
You don't know.
but
I know.
and then of course the parent just comes. Brendan Barrett, the coach at Hazel Park, tried to restrain him. You know what I mean? Then he got into it. And then the parent just went to the official. Then the official just shoved him. Which caused the Hazel Park people to come.
The parents.
The
mostly.
parents. Some of the students to come and confront these officials, and they ran to the locker room. So when you look at it, this situation from a Hazel Park, from a referee's perspective, he kind of had it, and
they were afraid.
It
Felt like a crowd was going to them.
Right.
But from the Hazel Park perspective, it was like we were getting screwed the entire game. That it was, quote, 8-on-5, which is not true at all. And the announcer, Ian, to correct your point, the announcer was egging on the Hazel Park fans the entire game. He was encouraging fans to to get involved, saying that it was 8-on-5, which is a big no-no. He was very biased to Hazel Park. He was very, he was questioning. North Farmington has a transfer that transferred in from Georgia.
Good player too, by the way.
And the announcer was like announcing from Atlanta, Georgia. That's kind of a slap in the face.
Wait, why?
You're not supposed to say that.
You're supposed to
You're
say
supposed
that
to
as
be
an announcer.
neutral as an announcer.
Oh,
You're
so
not
they were
supposed
saying
to
Here's
this
the
be.
thing.
in.
Here's
You're
the
not
thing.
supposed to be
It's a
biased.
transfer.
Here's the thing.
Ooh.
You know, you cannot say that he's a transfer from where. You can't say that.
No, you can't.
You gotta be.
You got to be neutral. You
in a
got to be
basketball
neutral
game.
in basketball
You gotta
game.
be neutral because
Whether you know, because if you're the bookkeeper at home, you're wearing that striped shirt. You have to be neutral on the table, on the scorer's table, and whether you're an announcer or a clock person.
Well,
You have to be neutral. You cannot be biased towards one team.
and there's
What
an
about-
MHA rule
There's
on
an
this.
MHSA rule on this.
Uh-huh.
so you can't be like, you know, who's the guy that does Oakland basketball?
Kevin
Kevin
Beers.
Beers.
So you can't be like him. Wait, he's the guy that did it? He was the announcer in this game?
No.
Oh, so you can't. Hey,
You
like,
can't
can't
have
do
a
that.
bias.
You can't have a
have a
bias.
bias. You have to be neutral. And if you look
Can
at
you
all
pump
the,
up the home crowd, but just still talk
You can't
No.
say anything. You
can't.
can't say anything.
You have to be
because
neutral.
You have to be neutral because when you look at this situation, Ian, how this is done is basically.
you can. It's like if you can't be taunting opposing players. You
And
cannot
even when
be-
you have a player go on the free throw at the opposing team, you can't talk to the. You can't use the microphone and say, and like you know, when he's in the middle of a free throw, be on the microphone.
you have to be quiet.
You have to be quiet.
You have to be quiet. So I mean, that's what. I mean, this Hazel Park announcer did everything that was wrong, in terms of being professional, and being a in terms of being a professional, in terms of being
Setting a
he was
good
being
example for
yes,
kids.
setting a good example for the kids. I mean, look, kids look up to you. They're supposed to look up to you.
What happened to the announcer, Ian?
He got
Fired.
fired.
Got
The
fired.
announcer got fired,
Yep.
and he
not
deserved to
surprising.
get fired.
He deserved to get fired.
But you look at the repercussions. The MHSA is going to punish the official. The athletic,
for pushing the parent.
yes,
Most likely.
the athletic director at Hazel Park got tossed. He had to sit out again.
athletic
First of all,
director. Okay,
where was
right.
the police in this game? Because when you look at security, you know what I mean? And I said this in my podcast. Where is the security? You know? Over at Hazel Park, they had no security over there. I mean, police had to be called after the game. I mean, like, where is security? When you look at places like Lake Orion, Clarkston, Oxford, Seaholm, Groves, Farmington, they all have security. Where's the security at Hazel Park? Where's it at?
It's in those other schools.
Is it money issue? I don't know. But
Could
you
be.
have to have security at high school events.
Wait, there was none?
There was none.
What grade level was this?
This is high school.
High school.
Varsity?
Yeah,
Varsity.
high school varsity. Yeah.
So
Where's
these
the
are-
security in this? Because students have a code of conduct. Parents have to be held accountable too. They have to be held accountable.
Oh, yeah.
And there was rumblings, of course, that one parent was drunk
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, one parent was drunk.
That's what I've heard too.
Well, I'd like to know what was in that bottle of tea, really, that was thrown on the court.
I don't know, and I don't want to hear about it.
You never
Well,
know.
I mean, repercussions have happened. It's repercussions have happened.
Anybody
We'll see more.
suspended aside from the athletic director?
We have
The
not.
refs, perhaps,
not
but
heard
students,
any.
players,
girl-
coaches.
The
girl-
student girl got disciplined for throwing that. I don't know what the punishment was.
The AD
I mean,
got
the
disciplined.
AD got
and-
disciplined.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
All right, we'll be right back.
Hey, it's Owen TV here. Now, have you ever had the urge to create your own TV show, or you just wanted to see what goes behind the scenes of making a TV program? Well, Owen TV has just the program for you. Owen TV offers studio and field production classes that allow you to take control and create the programs the way you want them to be. We will introduce you to media literacy skills and the fundamentals of program production in order to acquire the basic training needs for Owen TV equipment use. To get started, all you have to do is sign up for a free Owen TV orientation, where you will learn all about Owen TV and all the opportunities available to our volunteers, as well as meet the Owen TV staff and take a tour of our facility. After that, you can register for one of our production courses. Both the studio and field production courses are only $10 for Lake Orion residents and $25 for non-residents. For more information about ONTV's production classes, feel free to call us at 248-393-1060 or go to orionontv.org and click Register Now to sign up for classes. We hope to see you soon.
Welcome back to Between Taorminas here on ONT.
You know what's all right in the world, Ian?
What?
The Oakland beats Detroit again.
Wait. Before we move on to
All's
that,
right in the world.
All
of
right,
college
before we move on to
basketball.
that, I got a question about that last break.
Go ahead.
There was a promo for ONTV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't make the cut.
Nope. Go it. There goes happy hour.
What the heck?
I know.
You know, God loved Tessa, but if she put that thing together and omitted us, I think there might be a call out somewhere.
That's you.
All
I've
right.
already got a call for somebody.
All right. Pardon me? Johnson?
No, we don't blame JJ.
I thought Johnson was
We
above
don't
this.
blame JJ. You watch your mouth.
Man. Oh, man.
So I'm telling
That
you.
hurts my heart.
You know what? I was right in the row when Oakland beat Detroit, and now you blew it. You blew it.
You know, Oakland did lose to Detroit by like 18 or how much?
Lost by 5.
Oh, they were favored by 18. That was it.
We don't talk about
We don't
that
talk
game.
about that game.
We
Well,
talk
hey,
about the
they
game at
took care of
Callahan Hall.
business.
They took care of business.
took care of business.
Yeah, they won 89-80. But they dominated that game.
Yeah.
They dominated. They played much better, and now they got confidence hanging their big game Friday night
They need
against
it.
Valpo. They need
need
that
it.
game.
Need it. Hopefully they got their scoring, their offense in gear, ready to rock. When do they play Valpo?
Friday night
At the arena.
at the Blacktop.
Yeah, because they got to win on the road there.
You got to shut down Alex Peters, too. Alec Peters, of course, everybody knows about him. I mean, like the preseason Horizon League Player of the Year start. So Valpo's going to be a good test.
They're young though this year, aren't they?
No.
No.
Valpo's not
Valpo's
young.
not
No?
young.
What do they got?
Oakland's pretty young. They only have one senior.
Weren't all 5 starters for Valpo last season seniors?
No.
No.
What school in the league had all 5 starters were seniors last year? Who am I thinking of?
You're thinking.
You might be thinking.
You're not thinking Detroit.
Somewhere, no, I'm thinking somewhere Lake
Green
Michigan
Bay?
side area. Yeah,
Green
maybe
Bay?
that.
Bay.
Yeah, Green Bay.
Maybe Green Bay, yeah.
Perhaps it was Green Bay.
Yeah, it was Green
Could've
Bay.
been Green
yeah,
Bay.
Green Bay. Yeah. Oh no, you're thinking. He's maybe thinking about Milwaukee.
Maybe Milwaukee.
And
I don't remember. Anyways, not important. Friday's important.
Friday's
important.
yes. Right now that Valpo's up 2 games on Oakland, and Oakland's got a chance to, they get this win. It'll be a big win. It's 1 game.
How's the seating breakdown currently right now?
How it'll work is.
I mean, the rankings.
Oh,
the league rankings.
Right now,
yeah.
Valpo's 1, Oakland's 2.
2 games back.
Yeah,
Who's
2 games
3,
back.
4, 5?
Green Bay, I believe, is 3.
How far are they back?
I think they're tied with Oakland.
Okay. So it's tight.
I think Oakland's up a half a game. I'll have to check.
It's tight though.
It's tight, yeah.
It's tight.
It's very tight, yes.
But I'm saying, I think when you look at that game with Detroit was huge for this team because remember that loss at Callahan Hall started
Not lost at the
down-
arena, not
at the
Callahan.
arena started the downturn. But
Lost to Cleveland
but
State.
you
which
know
was
what I
awful.
think turned Oakland's season around? Win against Milwaukee.
Yeah, when
And the reason why
the
that
kid missed
you know-
3 free throws.
I thought he missed 6.
Well, I'm talking about the 4th overtime.
Oh yeah, the 4th overtime. Yeah, I think that was the game that turned this team. That turned Oakland's fortunes around. You know what I mean? Was that game against Milwaukee?
Well, they've
So-
won quite a bit.
You know, they started to play much better. You know what I mean? They've had I like the development of Isaiah Brocky starting to get his offensive game going. You know,
Defense has been good,
defense
too.
has been very good. You know what I mean? But he's finally got an offensive game to go to this year. I like what Isaiah Brocky's done for this team.
After Valparaiso, how's the schedule shake out?
Got to go to
Got-
Green Bay. Got to go to Milwaukee.
They got to play UIC, who is not easy. Illinois, Chicago is scary. They're essentially almost all sophomores.
Were they all seniors last year?
UIC,
No.
No? Okay.
They were mostly, and their best player is out for the season with an ACL. But UIC is still very, very formidable and very, very dangerous. they're going to be dangerous for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Question off topic, still related to Oakland's men's basketball. When they travel to Green Bay or Milwaukee, they fly in?
When I managed at OU, they flew charter. So
Yeah.
I would guess that yes,
Typically, they're flying.
they're typically flying. Yes.
Where did they bus to? How far was the furthest bus?
From
They fly to Cleveland?
no, I mean, it varies, but they'll most likely drive to Cleveland. It's only
Okay.
3 hours.
Right, right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Good question. No, it's 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then obviously they bus to Detroit, and then
Yeah.
Valpo, UIC. I mean, you can go either way. You could either fly or just go
Northern
bus.
Kentucky.
Northern Kentucky, right there. You have to fly, obviously.
Yeah.
If you drive, it's like
6, 7?
yeah. And
Same
that's
with like Milwaukee. Yeah.
around
Well, if you
there.
take a plane for only an hour.
Right, right.
Right, it's much easier in terms of
Okay.
good questions to ask.
You know, I've always wanted to know, and I feel like I've asked you that maybe, but
You have in the past, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's
maybe when they're in the
obviously
summer
a
league.
lot of things. Obviously, a lot of things have changed since
Oh, yeah.
2011. Obviously, Oakland's got more money now in terms of expenses, and you know
got
they
more
can
money,
bring
but
they can bring more people
more
on the
money?
road.
They don't have a president.
They can bring more people. My point is they can bring more people on the road.
Right.
They can bring you know, obviously being in the Horizon League has its benefits, especially from a financial perspective, also from an academic perspective. So, you know, Oakland, their managers and their staff have more opportunities than what I had back in the years I was there.
Well, you paved the way.
I hope to say that I did. I think
You had a role
that,
in it, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you have myself, Matt Stahelski, Connor Nolan.
lots of people, I'm sure.
You know, obviously we've had great assistant coaches as well, great video coordinators who have had the honor of working with. Mark Vick, who's north side of the state, and then Damian Jablonski, who's in Washington, and then James Helliger, who's also is an assistant coach on Michigan State's women's program. And then obviously working with Coach Campy and Coach Tungate, the women's coach, Coach Sorensen, Coach Washington, who's assistant coach at Michigan. And then T. Ford, our athletic trainer, is still there. Our director of basketball operations, Sarah Judd's still there. And, you know, it's just, I'm thankful. And hopefully I could say that I helped pave the way for those managers, but we'll see. I mean, they got their own path, and hopefully they get a championship ring.
Now, okay, so how do you guys see Valpo shaping out on Friday?
I like Oakland in this game because
Yeah.
of the. I think Oakland's starting to get it a little bit. They shut everybody else down. Contain Peters like they did at Valpo. I think it's going to be a. Oakland
Peter still
last time.
scored 20. You better contain Trayvon Walker, who's been an Oakland killer. He, I would say I want to go Oakland in this matchup. I think that, Oakland won at Valpo. Going to be another close game, always a war. Valpo's going to look to want to come into Rochester, make a statement. But I think at the end, I think Oakland will get the job done.
I like to hear that.
I think Oakland will get the job done. I think that they've gotten over this losing streak. They've gotten over, obviously, when you lose to teams like Detroit and Cleveland State, they humble you.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying that they're bad teams,
Right.
but I mean,
On paper,
you
you
have,
should win those games.
you know, Detroit and Cleveland State, Wright State, you lose by 20 over there. It's, you know, they humble you, and I hope that Oakland's over that.
You need those in the journey, you know,
you
of the
do.
season.
All righty, we got to come back because we got to talk baseball.
Hello, Lake Orion. It's Anthony Taormina, co-host of Between Taorminas. I want to let you know of a new show called History Now. In it, we're going to talk about global, national, and political events that occur in our lifetime. We're going to also have guests and also have co-hosts as well, and also plenty of surprises. Catch us on History Now here on ONTV. Hello, Oakland County. This is Sammy Taormina talking OAA Now. In it, we'll talk various stories ranging from the state to Oakland County teams affecting the OAA. Catch us here on OAA Now. Welcome back to Between Taorminas here on ONTV. I want to give a special shout out, first of all, to all the students of Scripps Middle School, Walden Middle School, and Oakview Middle School. All of those kids who watch Between Taorminas, thank you for watching our show. Thank you very, very much. So special shout out to all the kids at Scripps, Walden, and Oakview.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Oakview.
I know you do.
Miss Oakview.
I know you do.
Yeah.
Got baseball.
Okay.
You know, Bob Bridges was just named their shot put coach
Yes,
for the
he
high
was.
school.
Yep, he's the high school throws coach.
What?
I know.
Wait, what?
I know.
It's a track discussion before we go to baseball.
Bob Bridges.
He was on our show.
What was his previous role?
He's still the girls' freshman coach.
I'm
Right.
crying.
Basketball.
I am crying right now.
Why?
He's an evil man, I'm telling you. He's responsible for my losing streak. He's responsible for me losing.
So now you're going to see him every day this spring.
Yep. Yep.
Because you're going back to Scripps.
Yep.
Who's the head coach there?
Huh?
Who's going to be the head coach?
Oh, at Scripps?
Yeah.
Coach Stu.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Walden?
Right now, Walden's in the process of finding a new coach right now.
Any people you want
I'll
to
have
publicly
to-
campaign for?
I'll have to check and see who the candidates are, but right now I have the shot put, so it's
Yeah.
not like,
Yeah.
you're going to have to deal with me at some point.
So you're like if Caldwell got fired, but Bob Quinn or the athletic director, Chris Bell, said, but you got to keep Jim Bob Cooter. You got to keep Ant to run the shots.
That's pretty
I think it's possibly fair. Obviously,
You're invincible.
That's up to Coach Bell, though. Coach could always come up to me and say, "Ant, we don't need you anymore."
Oh,
I
could
doubt
happen.
that.
oh, come on now.
That could happen.
Hey, it's
you know.
baseball season.
We
All
were
right.
in a track subject.
Yeah, we were talking track.
Yeah.
I miss track.
I know you do.
know?
But anyways,
Come back.
anyways,
Could
my
if
point is.
schedule allowed it.
Anyways, my point is that there's a lot that goes on with it. There's
Oh, yeah.
obviously you have the travel every day. You obviously, how fatigued are you going in? Because basketball season in the winter takes its toll on you, and then it's just your body's telling you, look. So I mean, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see how long I go with it. But
Yeah.
right now, I still enjoy it, and
Something
the
about
kids
the
are great.
spring
so
too.
We'll see.
Getting outside,
Enjoying it.
it reboots you a
Coaching.
little bit.
Yes, coaching and
Yeah.
then
So.
And then, of course, along with track comes
Yep. baseball.
baseball.
Hey, we got spring training for you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you why the Detroit Tigers suck.
Reason 9,999 why
Because-
Sammy thinks the Tigers
Because
suck.
they don't have any pitching.
Oh, they don't have any pitching.
They don't have a bullpen. They
Sam,
can't-
stop.
What?
Just stop.
What?
Verlander. They don't
Getting
have
older.
Verlander. Should have won the Cy Young
Getting
last year.
older.
Should have won the Cy Young
Getting
last year.
older.
I know you don't want to hear this name. Jordan Zimmerman.
Getting older. He just came
Getting
off
older.
surgery.
Lots of injuries. Lots of injuries
Injury
last
prone.
year. He's going to come slow out of the gate. You got your rookie of the year.
Michael Fulmer.
Also going to come slow out of the gate in spring training. It's going to be kind of a weird spring training with the World Baseball Classic.
Ian, listen to me.
Wait a
What?
minute.
You watch your mouth. I'm telling you why Cleveland's better.
Daniel
He
Norris.
sucks.
I disagree
He
on that.
sucks.
Oh, yeah.
I disagree on that.
Yes.
I wholeheartedly disagree on
Here's
that.
what I'm telling you right now.
Sam, I've got one more.
Who is it?
Take your pick.
Anibal Sanchez.
Matthew Boyd, Annabelle Sanchez, Michael Palfrey.
Sucks. 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 Sucks.
I'm going to go with Boyd there.
Sucks. I'm telling you. you're done. I'm telling you,
Bullpen.
the Tigers are done.
They have some
don't-
nice pieces.
They don't have nice
They
pieces.
have
They
some
don't have
nice
nice pieces. I'm
pieces.
telling you right now, Cleveland's gonna win that division. Then it's Kansas City, and then it's gonna be your Motor City Kitties. Man, and then of course, but I'm telling you, the Tigers
Well,
ain't
the White
making the
Sox and
playoffs.
Yankees.
They are not making the playoffs. New York is better this year. Boston's Boston. Toronto's gonna be there. I'm telling you right now. Then you look at the West. Texas is gonna be there. You look at Oakland, Seattle, the Angels. That's why the Tigers ain't making the playoffs, and you know it.
My ears are ringing
You
uncontrollably.
know I'm enjoying you two bickering and fighting.
And I just learned a new hashtag today. Hashtag today this. Ian Weatherspoon, be Royal in Cleveland. Because its two teams are the Kansas City Royals and the Cleveland Indians. And the Cleveland Indians or the Kansas City Royals are going to win the AL Central this year. And they're going to be happy about it, and they're going to be cheering on mightily in the spring. Yes,
Ian,
you
what
are.
do you have to say about all this?
Oh, hell, what?
What do you have
Hey,
to say
guys.
about all this?
Oh, I don't know.
If the
I feel abused.
If the Tigers win the AL Central, I will buy you dinner for 2 weeks.
Ooh.
But if the
Wait, time out. Do you realize what you just said?
Yeah, you just said this on air.
Do you remember what you bought at Taco Bell, the last bet I paid for you?
yeah,
I remember I had like two items at Taco Bell. That's like $3. And you had the rest of the bill, which totaled $25.
yeah.
So you
you're
somehow bought $22
Yeah.
worth
Yeah.
Taco Bell. That was
Yeah,
one
that's
meal.
about right.
You realize if the Tigers win the AL Central, that's going to be me every night for 2 weeks.
What?
You just said this on air. You can't take it back.
I won't eat the whole baseball season and just wait to go hard for 2 whole weeks.
You can't take this back, Sam.
And I'm not shaking your hand, but I'll give you an elbow.
Not yet.
You said it on air.
You just said it on air, so
I think that's even more than
yeah,
No, Bob Brady's fault. No.
you
Sammy,
can't blame Bob for
You
this.
might want to start playing the lottery now.
Yeah, you might want. You already got to wear a Michigan shirt for 2 weeks.
Sammy, you might want to
The
get another
Stars ain't
couple
winning the
jobs.
Stanley Cup. I'm sorry. They might not even make.
Bob Brady's in a conspiracy theory here.
Oh, don't be blaming Bob.
Theorist.
He's an evil man. He needs help.
I don't think Bob Bridges is the one that needs help here.
I
You're the
don't
one
think so.
gambling your life away on live
Yeah,
TV.
you keep gambling your life away on TV.
But the Tigers,
I think you need help, my friend.
Yeah, but how about this?
There's a
Ian?
gambling addiction
about this?
hotline.
The
Do you
Tigers-
need that number? Maybe our next segment will
How
be
about
sponsored
this,
by it.
Ian? If the Tigers don't win the AL Central, then you're going to be owing me dinner for 2 weeks.
I'm not saying that.
Yes, you are.
No.
Yes, you are.
If that is way, way worse. Because you have the field, I have the Tigers. That's tough. It's time to go, though.
Do you have comments?
All right,
got
have
confidence.
a great week
I've got-
between Taorminas.
What?
Bye.
I've got steady, quiet
You don't
confidence.
have comments.
Oh, I've got
You don't
confidence.
have-
I've got